Parece que fue hace 1000 años, cuando salí de aquella cueva. Me convertí en Iron Man y supe que te amaba.
Very difficult to write a story if you don't know where you're going. So one of the first things we did is we broke the ending of Endgame so we knew exactly where we were headed. And then it informs all the choices that you make along the way in a much richer way.
Ya sé que dije que basta de sorpresas, pero realmente esperaba poder darte la última.
Right.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, we always knew that the snap was going to be the end of Infinity War. And that's how we wanted the story to play out. But I think that it's sort of conjunction with the ending of Infinity War, the ending of Endgame. But you know, it was easier to write the script for Endgame than it was for Infinity War.
El mundo ha cambiado tanto y no se puede volver atrás.
3 years, I think it was.
3 years, something like that, yeah.
Hay que hacerlo lo mejor que sepamos. Y a veces lo mejor que podemos hacer es volver a empezar.
That's how it works there. Everybody thinks that, like, you know, we're all behind the scenes in these secret rooms having Star Chamber meetings about the Marvel Universe, but ultimately it's just people running into each other on the way to the bathroom and, hey, what are you up to? Well, we're doing this, and hey, here's the story. You know, what do you think? Oh my God, here's what I'm doing, and you know, that's how you trade information. And the whole idea of Marvel being this collective of united artists or directors it's fascinating to us because we spend every day collaborating, so we love collaboration. And now here we get to collaborate with, you know, Ryan Coogler and Taika Waititi and Scott Derrickson and Flacken Bowden, and you know, it's just James Gunn. Like, it's just it's an incredible group of people, all very excited and passionate about telling these stories.
Yeah, not very close. I mean, one of the great things about Marvel is they want every movie, of course, to be very individual, and they don't want it to be too overly tethered to everything else in the MCU. Even though part of the charm, of course, is the connected narrative. But it's really important for the vitality of these movies that each movie be a very original expression by its filmmakers. Mm-hmm. So we tend to not talk that much. We do have to interact sometimes because every once in a while we'll get to a key little point where we just want to make sure that we are sort of complementing one another. But it tends to be very targeted when we talk.
Yo vi morir a toda esta gente.
Somebody's going to make a meme of me or a gif of me smiling there. Wait, when you ask that question. I don't know that it's fun necessarily, but we put the work in because we care. Mm-hmm. And we want to make sure that, you know, people who have 10 years of their time and energy and thoughts and emotions invested in these characters, that they can go into the theater and see this thing unspoiled. And there's unfortunately a minority of, you know, people on the internet who love to spoil things. And, you know, we're going to do everything we can to stop that from happening.
Yo sigo diciéndole a todos que hay que olvidar. Algunos lo hacen, pero nosotros no.
Favorite Marvel movie?
Yeah,
Iron Man.
Yeah, the character Iron Man for you both.
Yeah, the original Iron Man was really inspiring. I mean, that really set the tone for the Marvel Universe, and you know, was you know, Downey's performance is unbelievable. It's a complicated character who's, you know, really flawed and you know, overcomes his own sort of, you know, overcomes his own flaws to rise up.
Aunque haya solo una mínima posibilidad, se lo debemos a los que no están en esta sala el intentarlo.
Underrated MCU character.
Falcon.
Yeah, unfortunately we killed him. But he was underrated before we killed him.
Y lo haremos. Cueste lo que cueste. Cueste lo que cueste.
Cueste lo que cueste.
Cueste lo que cueste.